What if I told you that some of the kindest, most generous, good people you know could still end up in hell? Not criminals, not villains, but ordinary, decent people. It sounds shocking, even uncomfortable. But this is exactly what the Bible reveals, and ignoring it doesn't make it less true. So why would a good person face eternal separation from God? 1. The problem with good. We tend to measure goodness by comparing ourselves to others. I'm better than most people. I don't hurt anyone. I try to do the right thing. But the Bible sets a completely different standard. Romans 3:10 says, "There is no one righteous, not even one." And just a few verses later, Romans 3:23 says, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." God's standard isn't better than others. It's perfect holiness. And by that standard, every single one of us falls short. 2. Sin is more serious than we think. Many people think sin is just about big, obvious wrongs, lying, stealing, hurting others. But Jesus made it clear that sin goes deeper. In Matthew 5, he explains that even anger in the heart is like murder, and lust is like adultery. Sin isn't just what we do, it's who we are without God. And Romans 6:23 tells us the consequence. For the wages of sin is death. That doesn't just mean physical death. It means spiritual separation from God forever. That's why even good people aren't exempt. 3. The dangerous lie many believe. Here's the lie that deceives so many people. If I'm good enough, I'll make it to heaven. But the Bible never says that. Ephesians 2:8-9 is crystal clear. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. You cannot earn salvation. You cannot work your way into heaven, because if you could, then Jesus didn't need to die. 4. The only way to be saved. This is where the truth becomes both exclusive and incredibly hopeful. Jesus said in John 14:6, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Not one of many ways, the only way. Why? Because Jesus did what no good person ever could. He lived a perfect, sinless life. And then he took your place. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says, "God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God." On the cross, Jesus absorbed the punishment we deserved. 5. The real difference between saved and lost. The difference between someone who is saved and someone who is lost isn't how good they are. It's whether they have trusted in Jesus. Romans 10:9 says, "If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved." That's it. Not perfection, not performance, faith. 6. A loving warning. This message isn't meant to condemn, it's meant to wake us up. Because one day we will all stand before God. And on that day, the question won't be, were you a good person? The question will be, what did you do with Jesus? Hebrews 9:27 reminds us, "It is appointed for man to die once, and after that comes judgment." So here's the truth. Being good won't save you, but Jesus can. Right now, wherever you are, you can turn to him. Not with perfect words, but with a sincere heart. Believe in him. Surrender your life. Receive the gift of grace. Because the most dangerous place to be is thinking you're safe when you're not. And the most powerful decision you can make is trusting the one who came to save you. If this message challenged you, don't ignore it. Open the Bible, seek God, and take that step of faith today. Because eternity is too important to get wrong.